And this story coming from lawandcrime.com. They always do an amazing job with their articles. The person you see on my screen, we're going to talk about her. But before we get too deep into this, it might be your first time watching. Let me give you a disclaimer real quick. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. Yes, hashtag another bathtub story. And here's the thing, and let me be quite frank with you guys. And I'm going to look into the camera when I say this, and I hope people don't get offended. I absolutely hate people who hurt, murder, abuse, and take advantage of children. It is our job to protect them, to speak for them, to provide for them, and make sure that they have every opportunity to grow up and become something great. And anybody who would give them anything less than that should never be in our society. The person that you guys see on my screen is one of those people. And I also believe that people who hurt, murder, and abuse children are fucking cowards. I know I don't cuss often, but this is one of those moments when I just had to, because it's in my heart right now, and I'm going to just speak a little bit frank right now. The only reason the other potential victims survived in this story is because she didn't have the strength to physically fight off one of the children who was actually big enough to speak for themselves and defend themselves. Isn't that something? So she tried to take advantage of the smallest and the weakest until there was somebody big enough to fight her off. Check this out. Lawandcrime.com, thank you for the article. A woman drowned her 6-year-old daughter, that beautiful angel that you guys just saw on my screen just a second ago. This baby right here. Check this out. Drowned her 6-year-old daughter and tried to do the same with an 8-year-old child, but the survivor's plea for help and help alerted others at the residence, according to deputies out of Beaufort County, South Carolina. Investigators identified the defendant as Jamie Michelle Bradley-Brun, B-R-U-N, 37 years old. She does not look 37 at all. That woman looks like Celie off of Color Purple. Go ahead and beat him. Beat him. That's what you should do. Beat him. Color Purple looking ass. 37 years old, man. No, I would have gave her maybe a good 56. Maybe. She is charged with murder and attempted murder. Check it out. Friday at approximately 1:25 a.m., the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office responded to an address on Sam Doyle Drive in the St. Helena Island, lost my article, bring it right back, St. Helena Island, South Carolina. Deputies said that they arrived immediately, detained Brun, citing information that they had received from dispatch. They discovered this baby right here, this angel. Beautiful natural hair. Just being a kid. Being a baby. Her name was Micaiah Bradley-Brun, 6 years old. That's even her obituary. I even was able to find that. Beautiful little girl. The early morning investigation revealed that Jamie Michelle Bradley-Brun most likely drowned the 6-year-old, they wrote. Following that, Bradley-Brun then attempted to drown an 8-year-old child. A plea for help from an 8-year-old woke up others in the home who were able to intervene and call 911. The Beaufort County Coroner's Office was scheduled Friday to perform an autopsy to formally determine Micaiah's cause of death. The investigation is ongoing, deputies wrote. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division Special Victims Unit Department of Child Fatalities is working alongside the Sheriff's Office in this investigation. Bradley-Brun, the mother, is currently locked up with no bond, and she don't deserve one. No bond at the Beaufort County Detention Center. Let me give you guys the fair usage, and I will close out with a couple personal thoughts of mine. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. And please help us share in the memory of that baby. Hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, and share this story so more people can see it. We always want to try to have at least one thumb up for everybody watching. But let's try to share these stories. Let's make this stuff go viral. Here we go.
Tonight, Beaufort County deputies tell us they're investigating after authorities say that a mother drowned her 6-year-old and then attempted to drown her 8-year-old. As our Andy Cole reports, it was their sister who told authorities about this horrific crime.
Sheriff P.J. Tanner has been in law enforcement for 43 years. He says he has never seen a case like this, calling it horrific.
Typically, mothers do not kill their children.
It happened just before 1:30 Friday morning. A 16-year-old was awoken by a scream from her sister.
This is not a typical situation.
According to Beaufort Sheriff P.J. Tanner, she ran into a bathroom and saw her mother attempting to drown her 8-year-old sister. The 16-year-old grabbed her sister, escaped the house off Sam Doyle Drive, and called 911. Deputies responded in 8 minutes.
As we conducted a protective sweep, we found a 6-year-old victim in the home, deceased.
Investigators say 37-year-old Jamie Bradley-Brun drowned her 6-year-old and attempted to drown her 8-year-old. She's been charged with murder and attempted murder.
Do y'all have any sort of sense of why this happened? Because mothers don't kill their kids.
It's more than a sense. I mean, I know what happened.
What do they mean by when they say mothers don't kill their kids? I got a channel full of videos of mothers killing their kids. Like, why would they say that? Fathers kill their kids. Mothers don't kill their kids. That's not what they... Like, I get what they're saying on the surface. They're basically saying this isn't what mothers should do. This is not the behavior of a mother. I get it. But just saying it just sounds really weird when you just say it real blanket like that. Let me skip this. Let me go to the next video.
Tonight, Beaufort County deputies are working to learn why a mother...
Thanks for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Max Deeknight. A Beaufort County mother is behind bars tonight after police say she drowned one of her daughters and tried to drown another. Deputies responded to Sam Doyle Drive on St. Helena Island this morning. That's where they found 6-year-old Micaiah Bradley-Brun's body. 37-year-old Jamie Bradley-Brun, her mother.
I'm sorry, but that woman's face looks like a chewed up raisin. Like if you took a raisin and just chewed it up and then just spit it out, put some eyeballs on it, and that's what her face looks like.
Was arrested and charged with murder and attempted murder. WTOC's Flynn Snyder joins us live with the very latest on the investigation.
Yeah, Max, good evening. Beaufort County Sheriff P.J. Tanner says Brun drowned her 6-year-old daughter and attempted to drown her 8-year-old daughter. But Tanner says it was the action of Brun's 16-year-old daughter that saved the 8-year-old's life.
She knew something horrific was happening, but she wasn't prepared for what that was until she got into the bathroom.
Beaufort County Sheriff describing a gruesome scene around 1:30 a.m. at a St. Helena Island home. Investigators say a 16-year-old was awakened by her 8-year-old sister's cries for help. When she walked into the bathroom, that's when investigators say the teen told them her mother, 37-year-old Jamie Bradley-Brun, was trying to drown the 8-year-old. Deputies say they detained Brun before finding the body of Brun's other daughter, 6-year-old Micaiah. The sheriff's office says information during the investigation led detectives to believe Brun drowned the 6-year-old. Deputies administered CPR before they say Micaiah was transferred to a Beaufort hospital where she was pronounced dead. Sheriff Tanner crediting the 16-year-old with saving her 8-year-old sister's life by intervening and taking her to a nearby family residence.
And she defended her family when no one else was available to do so until we got there. So again, I think her courage is amazing.
Yeah, Sheriff Tanner there describing a gruesome scene in that St. Helena Island.
So to give you guys my closing thoughts again, I think that this thing continues to happen because these people like her, somebody said she looked like a gremlin. These people don't care about these children. They only have these children to collect the benefits off of these kids. Hashtag babies for benefits. They're benefiting in some shape, form, or fashion, whether it be housing, Section 8 food stamps, child support, control over a man, maybe trying to force these children to love them and some type of emotional lacking or whatever it is. There's something that they're benefiting off of these kids. Because clearly she don't love them. You trying to kill them for what? For insurance money, for GoFundMe money, like what is it? Maybe even to hurt the biological father of these children, knowing that the biological father probably do love these kids. Like, we just don't know. There are too many things that are unknown here. But all in all, I'm thankful that at least the older sibling was able to jump into action to be able to save one of these two children, man. Just really sad. I would have loved to be able to report that both of them were saved. But we got to be at least thankful for something that did turn out positive, so it's a bittersweet story. So Micaiah, young princess, R.I.P. Like, she just looked like she was going to be a sweet little girl and grow up, and she could have grown up to become anything, and she could have grown up to become something great. And I wish she weren't robbed of that opportunity. But thank you guys so much for listening to her story, and we hope to get justice for her. May her mom get a life sentence in prison. There's no reason for her to exist in our society anymore. Pray for those other children, because it's probably going to be extremely traumatic for them, okay? But thank you guys so much for listening with an open mind as well as an open heart. And from my heart to yours, I love you all. Thank you, FC. You have a great day and have a great night. We'll see you guys on the next live stream. Like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, okay? Thank you.